Hello, welcome back to another video on the channel. I hope you're doing good. Now, today's video, we are going to be talking about 8 new horror TV shows or films coming in 2023. So today's video will be the last video on the channel for 2022, as 2023 is in a few days' time. So that'll be very exciting. I hope you've all had a great year, and I hope you all have a great year to come in the next year of 2023. But first, before we get into the actual video, I just want to quickly mention, because we've got some new games that are coming out next year. Obviously, you got figures and all, but the games, obviously we've got the Killer Clowns from Outer Space that's coming out. And then we have the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game. I'm really looking forward to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game, especially how it's going to be similar to the Friday the 13th game. And I really enjoy the Friday the 13th, so I'll be really hyped about playing the Texas Chainsaw Massacre one. So I hope it's good, and obviously it is coming out early 2023. Well, that's what we got told. So I'm assuming February, March time. So hopefully that will come out very soon. So let's get into the actual video. If you like today's video, please like and subscribe because it helps out the channel a lot. Thank you. Let's get into the video. Number 8 is Megan. Right, so Megan is coming out on the 13th of January 2023. A lot of people are looking forward to it because I've seen quite a few videos on it. People are hyped about it. I'm not really that hyped about it, to be honest. I'm more looking forward to the other films that's on this list than Megan. Obviously, it isn't always ranked, but Megan is at the bottom because I'm not overly that hyped about it, really that much. But obviously, it might be cool, but I don't know. Like I said in my Megan video, not long ago, I said obviously that I think there's going to be sequels because of the fan base it already has. So I think it could be obviously a cool film or a fun film to watch. It's a stupid film that you like watching. You've got some horror films that's like that, but who knows? Or it could just be a stupid film. Not as stupid as Winnie the Pooh though. Obviously that's coming out next year, but that's not on the list. Yeah, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, that does not look good. I've changed my mind. I thought it looked cool, but when I saw it, I did not like the look of it. And it's starting a trend, but that's an idea for a video for another time. Obviously, it could be cool, and maybe we should just give it a chance. Obviously, it ain't that popular like some of the other films, but I think it could be something good for, obviously, early next year. So I think it could be a good film to start off the year, hopefully. Or maybe I'm wrong, and maybe it'll just be terrible. But it is PG-13, so everyone does need to bear that in mind. It isn't going to be some sort of gory horror film. Or it's probably not going to be that much of horror, because it's PG-13. But it does look a bit creepy for a PG-13. It looks pretty creepy, but who knows? I am looking forward to it. Not overly as much as the others, but I think it'll be a good watch for when you go to the cinema and watch it. And then obviously because it comes out on Friday the 13th, not a good day for a horror film to come out. That isn't Friday the 13th and Jason. But obviously, yeah, freaky day, as it is Friday the 13th. That is getting released, but who knows? Maybe Jason will show up and maybe destroy Megan. Who knows? So let's get into number 7. Okay, so number 7 is The Exorcist. So, this is another film that's coming out on Friday the 13th, but obviously not the same date as Megan, because we've got 2 Friday the 13th dates in 2023. So, this will be Friday the 13th in October 2023. So obviously it's good that we've got some more horror films, some more classics coming back. Obviously we've got the person David Gordon Green, who did the new trilogy for the Halloween franchise. Obviously he's doing this, so it'll be very interesting. Apparently he rushed Ends for this. I really hope that's not true, because everyone would have preferred Halloween Ends to be spot on in this. But I'm looking forward to it. Obviously, I won't be able to go watch it until it comes out on Blu-ray, but it'll still be cool to see, and I'm looking forward to it. The only thing really is that Reagan, the main, the little girl in the original, is not coming back. Maybe for a sequel, possibly if they do one, they probably will. But if they do, I really do hope that Reagan returns, as Reagan is one of my favourites. I like a lot of the character. Not really the little girl, I prefer it when she's possessed. But yeah, I think it is very funny, that film. And that original film is such a classic. And if you haven't watched it, I really recommend you go and watch it. It will definitely... Well, if you haven't really watched that many horror films, that is a good horror film to start with. So yeah, let's go into number 6. Number 6. The Nun 2. Okay, so I didn't enjoy the first Nun that much. I thought it was kind of boring, and I'm really hoping they improve on the second film, as this has been confirmed it's coming out next year, on the 8th of the 9th, 2023. So that'll be in September. So that'll be pretty interesting to see one in September instead of October. So it's a month early. So that'll be pretty interesting. So I've got quite a few films to go and watch in the next year. I am looking forward to the film. I don't care if I thought the original, not the original, but the first was boring. I will still go and watch it. So I am hoping they do improve. But only time will tell. We won't know until we watch it. Number 5, Saw X. So, I'm really looking forward to Saw X because I do like the Saw franchise. It's very gruesome and very smart. I do like it, and I think it'll be very cool to see John Kramer, Tobin Bell, coming back as John Kramer. So it'll be very interesting to see that, and possibly Amanda, because I think it's something on the line of, it's like between Saw 2 and 3, I think they're going back. So I'd like to see what they're going to do with this film. And are they going to dive more into John Kramer as he's alive? But who knows? I'm very interested to see. And it will be cool. Especially how it's coming out a few days before Halloween, as it comes out on the 27th of October, 2023. So that'll be very exciting to see, because, well, a lot of Saw fans are looking forward to this, myself included. So I think this film is going to be one of the best films that's coming out in 2023. But who knows, you can't judge all the films, but I do think this film is going to definitely be a big hit for the next year. Let's get into the next one, which is number 4. Terrifier 3. Okay, so this hasn't actually been confirmed, but Terrifier 2 did such an amazing job, and they have said they want to do Terrifier 3. So I do think, because of the success of Terrifier 2 that came out in October of this year, I think by next year in October time, they will do the Terrifier 3. Obviously, they have said that they don't want to continue the whole art, and Terrifier 3 will be his last film. But I don't think so. I think what they're going to do is the same thing with the Halloween franchise, right? So we've got Halloween 1978, and then we've got Halloween 2. They killed him off, right? They made Season of the Witch. That didn't really get that much happy fans, let's just say that. And no one really liked it at the time. Well, some people still don't like it because there was no Michael Myers. right? And then in number 4, they brought him back. So I think that might be what they're going to do with Terrifier. If they carry on the terrifying thing, but they don't bring Art the Clown back for Terrifier 4, they'll bring him back for Terrifier 5. But I don't know. I think October time it'll be roughly the same time as we got Terrifier 2. And I do think that Terrifier is a great film franchise. Obviously, Art the Clown is awesome. He is the new face of horror. Because before you've got Chucky, you've got Leatherface, you've got Michael, you've got Jason, you've got Freddy. But this is the new face of horror. Let's get into number 3. Number 3, Crystal Lake. Crystal Lake is the TV show that's coming out next year. Obviously, it's the Friday the 13th one. And unfortunately, we will not be getting Jason Voorhees in his iconic hockey mask. Well, for now, all we know about this really is that it's going to be mainly Pamela. So there's quite a few things that could happen. I mean, they could make his father appear, Jason's father, and I would like to see more about that. And obviously we're going to probably see Jason as a child, and I think it'll be pretty interesting. Maybe later on we will get Jason in the hockey mask. Who knows? Apparently they can go out to space, they can go to hell, they can do everything. So basically, later seasons, anything can happen. They can bring the hockey mask, they can do anything with Jason. So hopefully in about probably season 4 time, or season 3, I think they'll start bringing Jason and his hockey mask into it. So I think that'll be very interesting, and I am looking forward to it. I mean, Jason Voorhees is an icon. I mean, everyone knows Jason Voorhees. I think mainly Michael, Freddy, and Jason are the main 3 that everyone knows. So yeah, he is an icon. Crystal Lake will be coming out on the 31st of October 2023. So it's coming out on Halloween. So that is really cool. I think it's Peacock it will be coming on to. I'm not overly sure, so don't quote me on it. But yeah, I think it is Peacock that is coming on. So definitely check it out. I think it's going to be a great program, and I'm looking forward to it. Let's go into the final 2. Number 2 is Trick or Treat 2. Alright, so Trick or Treat 2, if you remember in my video, obviously it hasn't actually been confirmed. They haven't said this is coming in October next year, but I think it is. Because if you remember my video, it was like early October time. I made a video as Trick or Treat 2 is in very active development. So I think that means it will be out by next year. If it's in very active development, yes, it will. I do not think it'll be out in 2024. I think it'll be 2023 it comes out. And that's something to be looking forward to, right? Because not only can teenagers go and watch it, it's a great film, like the first one was. I'm hoping, obviously, like, number 1 was in 2007, so I think they can still make it good. Hopefully. But who knows? I wonder what the storyline. Obviously, we're going to get our friend Sam back, our little friend, and hopefully they do something good with it. That's different. It was very good, the first one. I loved it. And like any horror fan who hasn't seen it, I would recommend you go watch Trick or Treat 2007. Even if you don't want to get Blu-ray or DVD of it, go rent it on YouTube for like £3. Like it's definitely worth it, and I'm very looking forward to it. And like I said, I think it will be coming out in October time in 2023. So yeah, I'm very looking forward to this. As like I said, like with the video, it is in very active development, so that means it's on its way. It's coming next year. I can guarantee it right now. Now let's get into the last one. Okay, so the last one, you probably guessed it, is Scream 6. Alright, so this is a film I'm looking forward to because I enjoyed the fifth one. Scream is one of my favourite franchises. I love the Ghostface killers, well, some of them at least. I think Ghostface as a whole is awesome, and I love what they're doing with it so far. Unfortunately, Wes Craven is no longer with us, so I think they are doing a good job considering that he is not with us no more, unfortunately. So I think they are doing a great job, and I'm looking forward to seeing, well, Ghostface take Manhattan. Unlike Jason, he was only in it for like, 10-15 minutes. But I think they are going to do a great job. We've seen the teaser trailer. All we're doing now is waiting for the actual trailer, which I think is like in January. That's going to be coming out. Well, that's what I said. January or February. That's what I think anyway. As Scream 6 is coming out in March. March the 10th, 2023. So I am looking forward to it. Obviously, in March, there's a few good films because you got Creed 3 and Scream. So, yeah, I probably will have to wait for Scream to come out on Blu-ray because, obviously, I won't be allowed to watch it because I'm underage. I can't get in. So, hopefully, it won't take long until it comes out on Blu-ray. But, yeah, the 10th of the 3rd, 23. Scream 6 is coming out. What's your thoughts on any of them, really? But let's talk about it in a minute. Okay, so that's the end of the video. I hope you really enjoyed the video. Out of all of the things we've spoken about today, what is your favourite? I'm looking forward to most things. I'm definitely looking forward to that Texas Chainsaw Massacre game. I think it's going to be great. And yeah, I'm looking forward to 2023. And yeah, all the new things we're getting. 2023 is going to be a good year, I think, for horror. Not as many horror films as this year, but a lot of them are good films. And hopefully they won't disappoint. But anyway, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe because it helps out the channel a lot. And if you did, then yeah, subscribe and I'll see you in the next one. See you in 2023. I hope you have a good new year and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.